This shit was $85, in case you didn't know. Because it is not supposed to cost that much.
We are home welding, and I would say not to do this at home, but this is the whole point, to avoid shop fees.
Hey, what's up everyone? It's Katana. I just got my angle grinder and a MIG welding machine for $85. So we're gonna see how that works today. I'm gonna try to set this shit up. I got my beams of steel rods and I'm trying to make this one pretty big sculpture. We'll see how it goes. Right here in this yard garage situation, it's like a tent. Okay, so I got this DeWalt angle grinder in the mail. I'm super excited because every single metal shop that I've been to in LA, it either costs so much, they don't have spots left. Tried community college, things are just so expensive, and like other fabrication shops that aren't made for artists, they don't really. That feels legit. So legit. Look at this. It's so sexy. It's so good. You want that little grip so you know, got that stability and cut. But unboxing, investments. The next thing I got was this face shield, and it has an automatic darkening setting on it, which is really important because you don't want to be blinded by that shit. This is one cheaper models on there. I think it's also solar powered, which is important. You just want to make sure that these little bits back here are at least sturdy enough so they don't break. Let me try this shit on. Okay, this goes like that. This goes like that. I think. Also, my head is so fucking small, so shit doesn't always fit me, but I guess one size fits all. Tighten it. Oh shit, it's working. I can't see. It's got that auto darkening function. There we go. Yes. It is working. I was in frame for that. This is what I bought myself. These are my toys. My new toys. This shit was $85, in case you didn't know. Because it is not supposed to cost that much. We will put it to the test, see if it works. I'm gonna open this up because one of my projects for this month, or actually really needs to be done by the next week, is to build a small little portable welding situation. Got the little clamp. I had to make sure that the power supply could work with the home power supply. Here's that shit. Here is this welding machine. Boom. Oh, alright, I'm gonna plug this all up. Check in with you next time.
Alright, now let's get into my little Harbor Freight haul. And it is crazy to be living in LA because it takes me 4 minutes to drive here. But then afterwards, because of traffic, it was 29 minutes to go back. Craziness. So some shit I picked up from Harbor Freight was an angle grinder, some cutting discs, I got some buffing ones, different kinds, some magnets, markers for marking, soapstone, tape measure, gloves, hammer, chipping tool, copper wire feed. Definitely need that. Make sure you get it in the right gauge. So this is just the footage I got on my camera of me setting up and trying to thread this copper wire through. I was struggling so bad with it because my dumb ass let go of the spool and the entire thing unfurled, and then I had to spend like an hour trying to roll it back up, and it just wasn't the same. And you know, because the rolls weren't the same, the copper wire wouldn't feed normally, and I didn't want to spend money on another one, and that also meant I needed to go back to Harbor Freight, and it was already nighttime, so I couldn't do that. It was already closed. But after like 5 or 6 hours of trying to do this, it finally worked. I finally threaded the copper wire through because I think a little nib was stuck, and it was really difficult to figure out how to screw all the sides on correctly. And at this point, the sun already went down, baby. Like, oh.
It's coming, I feel it. Yeah. Keep going, baby. We did it. Yes. Fuck yeah. Alright. You want a 3/4 inch? And day 2 is setting up my shop. Day 2 is setting up this tiny little crack ass. I don't like that. I don't like it. So here are the specs, the plan. I gotta mark it out, and this is the shit that we're trying to make. This is the full diagram that I plan out. We'll see how it goes. It's also way too hot to be working outside right now. Also, do not wear this shit while you're walking. Do not do that.
So I first got started by making this small prototype version of this sculpture that I want to make, which is essentially like a sine wave Merkaba. It's kind of crazy to describe, but I'll insert a picture or refer to the cover photo of what it looks like, because I didn't take a video of it and then I squished it by accident. But I measured 6 feet, and then I had 4 feet left on these 10 and 12 feet rods of 5/12 of an inch rod, which is like a substantial thickness. It's pretty durable, but also still pliable, which I like. My old school wouldn't let me use the shop anymore because I graduated or whatever, so I really gotta make do with what I got post-grad. And I went to the California Institute of the Arts, and because this was my MFA program, I need to make a sculpture for my postgraduate show. And I guess I could have shown something I already had, but I kind of refuse to do that, especially if I have a new opportunity to show at a different space, you know. So the idea is this sine wave Merkaba shape, right? And I'm coming at this with the intention to feminize the process of metalworking and welding, because everything be such straight rectangular angles, and fuck a square. My brain was just tripping out because I realized, damn, like all of these buildings are squares unless you live in a circular hut. Like our phones, papers, pages, the way things are organized, it's just way too geometric for me. Let's break it. Let's break the boundary. Let's cause some imperfection, cause I love that imperfection. But that was also a huge setback or problem I had in making this Merkaba sculpture, because I don't got thousands of dollars sitting around to buy a giant pipe bender. I don't know about you, and I couldn't just use the small ones. Like, I needed a rolling industrial level pipe bender to get the nice radial curves on it. But because I didn't have money for that, guess what I fucking did? I got a hammer and I used my legs with leverage and I pried that shit. It was so hard. I'm telling you, I don't know how I bent that shit. It was a workout. Also, at this time I was working, this was all during the LA fires, so I should have been masked up, to be honest, because all the carcinogens outside, not good for your lungs. I remember seeing some kind of weather, air quality forecast, and it said danger for the next 25 years or some shit like that. Anyways, I remember waking up for work and doing a double take on the time, making sure that it was actually morning, because I don't sleep with curtains or nothing, and the sky was still dark, bro. Like, it was insane. And then I wake up, see the messages on my phone, people checking in on me, like, are you good? And I was like, I'm good, but I guess I'm on my way to work. Dremeling, drafting, fabricating, silicone casting, dremeling, I think I already said that, installing. I did a crazy collaboration, and this person is such a dope artist. We did this performance in the LA Historic Park where me and two other people were live casted, and we almost died. Please let me know if you want a story time on that, because it was such a traumatic experience, but beautiful because it was a trauma bond, you know. We love that.
Holes, and then I'll see how that goes. I'm gonna try to test to see if the welder machine actually works, or if I need to buy a table, because I just don't know what to do with that ground clamp, because the only ground I have is the cement right now. We'll see how it goes.